Wow.
And there we go. So basically, you switch the room off, you switch the TV off. It's a frame TV, so you could have a lovely artwork on there. And you would not know, it just goes back to being a living room. You would not know you've just experienced that amazing surround sound.
That's quite extraordinary. What I love about the room is normally I'm used to just making everything extremely dark.
Yeah.
And going sort of to the whole man cave thing.
Yeah.
But I was completely engaged with the scene, even though I've seen it 100 times before. I was totally invested, engaged with the scene, and all the lights are on. And
Yeah.
it's comfortable and it's fun and.
Yeah, and you can dim the light with your control and things like that. You can dim it to whatever level you want. But yeah, absolutely, you can dim it and just
really,
entertain it.
That was very impressive.
Good stuff. Excellent.
So it's not as intense as a bespoke cinema room.
No.
So it's a lot more comfortable.
Exactly. I mean, think of it as you want to watch the news, you want to watch what's happening on a TV on in the background or whatever to have. It's that kind of enhanced audio. Like I say, we don't call this a cinema room. It's not. You're going to hear some much louder and more impactful cinema rooms, but just as a normal day-to-day living space where people, more importantly, don't want the aesthetics of the room to change. They just want a normal living room, but they want enhanced audio. Like you say, if in a cinema room, it does need to be a little bit darker. It does need to have, and lend itself to if it's a projector or something like that. You need to have those considerations in mind. This isn't about that. This is just more about having a surround, impactful and immersive solution in somebody's very nicely decorated living room.
Fantastic. And you've got 2 subs in here.
2 subs, yeah. So we've got a power pipe in this one. And then that's the James power pipe, and then that's the James EMB sub in that one. And again, this one is just more compact, and it just toe kicks. It just ports through the small toe kick at the bottom there. And as I say, if you were to even have that in skirting board, or as the American calls it, toe kicks or something like that, it just looks like an air vent, and you wouldn't even need to know that you've got subwoofers hidden away in the cabinetry.
And the AV kit, the process and everything.
That's all the way in the rack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, having said that, with this, it's not a lot of AV kit and racks. So you could, if you've got the space in the cabinetry, you could easily have it all local if you wanted to, which might make the solution easier.
Important question, obviously excluding the gorgeous movie seating.
Yeah.
But if someone wanted to recreate a room like this, get their own furniture in, get their cabinetry done separately, a system like what we've just experienced, what would someone expect to pay for something?
It'd be around about, depending on the type of finish and things like that, but it'd be around about £25,000 for an invisible solution and a frame TV, depending what type of size frame TV and things like that. But roughly £25,000 to £30,000.
And that was a fantastic experience, considering most cinema rooms, you're going to start at least 60, 70 grand.
Exactly.
This is a great solution for most homes.
Yeah, and it's also a great solution for if you don't have the space for a cinema, a dedicated cinema room. Which for a lot of our installers that work in London, a lot of those places don't have a dedicated room to be made into a cinema room, but they still want a really nice immersive experience when they watch TV. So yeah, a great solution.
Brilliant. So Imran, final words for this place?
So it's a very good space. It's very comfortable, relaxed living situation for your family. It's an entertainment room without having the intensity of a cinema room, all the booms and bangs. So you can watch the news, you can watch sports or movies, play games. I really like it. It's a good space.
I completely agree. I mean, we live in a condo at the moment in Canada, and a lot of clients who live in London live in apartment buildings. A superb space, and it really represents for those people living in those sort of type of accommodation. You can have a superb cinematic, immersive experience in a fairly confined space that will blows away most systems that I've come across. Fantastic application for that.